you're preparing for the Toronto Maple Leafs hockey night in Canada tomorrow night. But just first of all, how are things going? We miss you. We miss the Toronto best of 7 against you.
We screwed that up. It would have been nice to come back for another game, but no, it's going well. Aside from some early injury issues we've had, we've kind of weathered them and finding a bit of our game. We're just a different team now, and it's. I'm not saying we're any better or any worse. We're just different, and so. It's been fun with a lot of these new faces. It's most definitely the biggest turnover we've had, and but it's been a challenge. It's been a lot of fun with these guys.
Okay, we were just having this conversation about a couple of goalies, Johansson and Tomkins, who are now your two mainstays. Just take me back, Coop, a little bit to the time that you actually found out that Vasilevskiy was going to be out 2 months. Can you even describe the look on your face? Did you trash your office?
Well, let's go back to, Game 6 back in Tampa. If you asked me then, the two guys you just named were going to be our goaltenders come opening night. I don't know what prop bet I would have had, but I probably wouldn't have won. But those... So it was weird because we lose that playoff series and you're just rattled. We'd gone to 3 finals in a row and this was just new to us and it was tough. It was tough to deal with and just kind of the way we went out. We didn't, we lost those overtime games at home and we thought we played pretty well. It just wasn't our time and it was the Leafs' time and they earned it. And so good on them. But for us, after usually I don't like watching hockey right away because I'm probably a little bitter about what had happened. But it was weird. After a few days, I was just like, you know what, this team needs rest. And once the sting wore off, you know what, it was something like, hope these guys go and rest their mind and rest their bodies because they deserve it. And no more than the goalie who's just been a rock for us for how many years and all the games he's played. So. He comes back, all these players come back a month early and they're all, they have those captain's gates and stuff like that. And everything's great. And everybody's in an unreal shape. Everybody's excited. Everybody's rested. And then I bet you, right, I don't know if it was a day or two when training camp was going to start and Vasi started having an issue. And we just thought, it's, guys get little tweaks back there all the time. So I didn't even think of it. And then they came in and said, oh, no, this is a lot more serious. When he went for the MRI or the test, whatever they do, and they said, this is big time serious, as in this might be surgical. And then I just said, surgical as in a tweak in a couple weeks, or are we talking months? And they're like, months. That was like, ugh. And then, so it was, that was tough. But in saying that, I think, for me, we've gone through this before. I've gone through this with Nikita Kucherov missing entire season. Steven Stamkos has pretty much missed entire seasons. Whether it was Ben Bishop or go down the list. Vass even missed 6 weeks in 2016, I think, and 16 or 18, one of those years. But this happens, and I think maybe just being around as long as I have now and being with this group and understanding, you know what? You better expect the unexpected or, you're going to be in trouble. And so, was this probably the most, terrible news we could get? It was. But you look ahead now and, we're sitting at, I guess, pedestrian 2-2-1. But our game, we've played fairly well defensively. I mean, I know our numbers don't say it. But the inside numbers, Bourne, he'll understand what I'm saying here. We've done some good things, and we feel, we've had some bad breaks, and maybe we don't score as much anymore, but there's a lot about our team game we've really liked. And we think, hey, when the goalie comes back, we might be in better shape because of this. So that's the way I'm looking at it.
So, Coop, in past years, when you guys have had these injuries and you've been weathering the storm, it's kind of been like, get in the playoffs and you're fine. It has sounded in the past that it hasn't mattered too much to you exactly where you get in. You just got to get in. You're a good hockey club. How do you feel about the shifting landscape of the Atlantic Division? You've had a chance to look at the Red Wings, who are 3-1, the Sens, who are doing well. The Sabres have some good up-and-coming talent. How have things changed around you as you guys sort of work your way back to the dance where you can do your thing?
Yeah. You know why those teams have good records? Because they played us. It was,
oh, come on.
It was a tough road trip for us. I told this to the media today. I'm not saying anything out of line, but, for the last, how many years, you'd go on a trip like that and you'd be like expecting to get points, right, and maybe all of them. And now you're going on that trip and you're just hoping to get points. And it's impressive how the three organizations have worked. And, you can sit here and say, oh, well, they've had high draft picks and they've had this and they haven't made the playoffs, whatever. You know what? You still have to make the draft picks. Like, not everybody's pick works. And you can screw up those top 10 picks. But I'm looking at some of these kids on Ottawa and Detroit, and I'm like, wow, you just watch their development and how these guys have grown. And in Buffalo, they got all those young guys, flying around. And it's really cool. The problem is we're in their division. So what makes it kind of uncool. And that was a major awakening for us to go through those three games and only get 1 point. And but it shows you what's gone on in this league, and there's a change. And I think the demise of Boston is completely overblown. I think Bergeron's a Hall of Famer. There's no question, but they had a really good team, and I don't think a team that how many points they had is going to go from 64, 65 wins down to 35.
Right.
Their regression, if it's 12 games, is still there'll be a 50-win plus season. So they're still really talented. The Leafs, enough said, they've got a hell of a team. And so we're looking at all these guys going, wow, like somebody's out. And that's not even, we haven't even talked about Florida that went to the Cup final last year, who's missing, two pretty premier defensemen. And so, we know what's going on. But it's different for us, but I also think it's a challenge for us. And, until somebody, knocks us out, we still feel like we're one of the kings in the East, and we're gonna act like that, and we're gonna play to keep that spot and try not let these these up and coming teams take us out.
We're talking to head coach and two-time Stanley Cup champion Jon Cooper from the Tampa Bay Lightning. Coop, we mentioned that the push of an Ottawa and Detroit, and still the challenges from a Boston and the Leafs, and you've got this team that many of these future Hall of Famers now are still in their prime, but when it comes to wear and tear on them, I mean, it's almost like adding dog years to these guys. And, come April and May, we keep hearing Hedman's a game-time decision and points been limping and all. My point in all of this is there any way that you could guard a little bit during this regular season so these guys are better equipped for that next push, or is that just too hard?
Honestly, this would be the smart ass answer is don't win then. You know what I mean? It becomes the it's the wear and tear, and you look at the games that people put in, especially the goaltender. Like the goaltender, it's 70 games he played more than any other goaltender, and in the last 3 years, if you add his playoff games, and those aren't just regular season games, those are playoff games, and the wear and tear you get just going through a playoff run. You look what Florida's going through right now, and guys that haven't returned. That happened to us last year. We'd lost, Bogosian didn't return. Cirelli didn't come back till Thanksgiving. And it's all from that. And it's from playing those extra games, and it's playing from those meaningful games. And you guys know, when those playoff games are a grind. And if you get through the playoffs and you're not feeling it like that, then you're probably out of the playoffs. And so it's tough. And we've played a lot of games. And I think in the last 10 years, we've played the most playoff games out of anybody else. And eventually it's going to take time because we're not reversing age and any of those things. And even though our guys, I consider, these guys to be well into their prime, and at the top of their game, still the age does not hold up for anybody. And so you just got to be a little bit more careful. Well, it's maybe an extra day off here, or maybe, lightening the load a bit. You just got to pick your spots, but you can't be too selective because you still got to make the playoffs. And we got to just make sure we get in. And as you said, we don't really care where we sit in the 1 and 8 spot. We just want one of those spots. And so that's, the balance you have to have.
Yeah. Coop, I want to ask you a little bit about using bullets in air quotes here. And, we've seen this season, Rick Tocchet came out after a pretty good start for the Canucks and really kind of gave it to his team in the media a little bit. Lindy Ruff has benched players already. A lot of these coaches, it kind of reminds me of like a new relationship with their teams and players, and everything's fresh and new. You guys seem like you and those Lightning core there are in your sweatpants. You've been a couple for a long time. Everyone's very comfortable with each other. How do you go about approaching, jump starting a team or yelling at guys, benching and managing those bullets throughout the course of a season when you've been together for so long with those guys?
Yes, there's been a lot of growth to it. And I'm like, during these years, has it all been rosy behind closed doors? No, naturally. Like, you play 82 games and there's ups and downs. And I think one of the big things for me, if you're going to compare the Jon Cooper 2014 versus, the Cooper of now, I used to really wear every single game. I used to ride the emotions of, pushing every button and grabbing every bag out of the trick to win every single game. And it was exhausting. And I was like, wow, I'm probably not going to be around that long if this is the way it's, I'm going to act in this. So you really got to take a step back and look at the big picture of, okay, how am I going to navigate 82 games without running these guys through the wall and without, affecting relationships, but also keeping these guys play at a high level. And so for me, I was asked this a little while ago about, using the media, and I probably use the media a bit, or try to at times during the playoffs, but I don't really do it much in the regular season. I think if we've got issues, we just keep them behind closed doors in our locker room. But are there times, for me, you don't want to go into a situation where you're embarrassing players. Again, you want to hold those meetings and you want to hold guys accountable. But at times it becomes ice time. And in the end, that's probably the biggest kicker a coach has. And you start taking that away, and you start opening some eyes. And as you said, some coaches have benched some guys. It's early in the year, and they're trying to get these guys' attention. And everybody's got their own way of doing things. And I've been put in that situation where that's happened. And it's not fun for anybody, but you hope you've trained your guys. You know them well enough. You've been with them long enough that you know that they're going to respond, and you know how to, when the kind of cheese is sliding off the cracker a bit, how to put it back on. And so that's, in the end, it's experience. And I've just learned that over time, that how to navigate those roads.
Well, for the record, when you put the cheese back on the cracker, it's really good for our show.
Yeah, we enjoy when it needs a readjustment.
Yes. Just to touch base a little bit on your goaltending, what have you seen so far? I would imagine there might have been an opportunity to pick up a more veteran goalie at the waiver wire. You guys never did that. What have you seen out of your two goaltenders, Tomkins and Johansson?
I really like what we've seen, and so we went through this preseason, and to be honest, I don't know how many. I think there's a bunch of teams still keeping 3 goalies, probably because of us. Wondering what we're going to do. And the situation with us was, we brought Johansson to play on our team. We brought Tomkins to be a part of our organization, and to be able to be put in situations that he is right now, just in case there is an injury. And I think it is a phenomenal story that he's 29 years old. He's played all over the world in hockey and never played in the NHL, and got to play, his opening game in Canada, of all places, being a Canadian. And so, super cool story. As for their goaltending, we had enough. We went through this preseason. We looked at these guys. We looked at their demeanor and said, how how much are we going to improve? Like, the goalie that's better than these guys is the guy that's hurt in our locker room, and he's not coming back for 2 months. And we have a belief in these guys, but the big belief is, can we play D in front of these players? And sometimes when there's a little, you hit, I don't know, when you get a lemon, you got to make lemonade. And that's, in the end, we got to take our situation. We have to put our goalies in positions to succeed and go from there. And for a lot of the season we have, I do think we've had a little bit of like crazy luck. Like, I don't know if you remember, now, the Detroit game was a tough game for us, in playing in front of the goalies. But, I mean, DeBrincat bounced a shot in from the blue line that went in the top corner. Like, I don't know how that happened, but it happened. And it's just some of these situations we've run into where we've played a pretty solid game, and then when we just give up a chance, we just give up a 10-beller. And I think our goaltenders have made the saves they've had to, and they've given us a chance to win every night. It's us in front of them that at times I think have let them down. So pretty proud of these guys, of what they've done. And, the big thing is, can they do it? We're 4 games, 5 games in, can you do it 25 games in? And that's, a question with goalies that haven't done it before. And so, but we really like what these guys have done, and they're first-class kids. And our team has really got their backs.
Well, we'll look forward to their next challenge as early as tomorrow night. And they face the Toronto Maple Leafs on Hockey Night in Canada. Hey, Coop, always a pleasure having you on the show, man.
Yeah, you guys are the best. And I enjoy when Toronto comes, because I always get to talk to you guys. And we'll see how it goes tomorrow night.